good. Right on cue live, and I am live. Enough of that weed shit. I'm burnt out. This episode is more. Yeah, niggas frauded. Niggas folded. Niggas going nigga once again. This one actually it kind of caught. It didn't catch me by surprise, but it kind of did. Because first I just like, I think I'm real decent with energy, reading it. He's catching a vibe. This guy just like, I feel like, even though we was in pretty constant communication, set this up, it's just like the energy just wasn't there. It was like, I'm not confident in this outcome. But, and I even waited longer for certain people to be like, what, are they gonna show up, or this and that? But I was like, no, let's just start this episode. I doubt it's coming. Good, what time is it, Plug?
It's 8:10.
8:10. So 10 minutes late. I've seen worse, and people have showed up, but it's like, doubt it. And I was like, am I just gonna chalk this, take this? Cause I'm not gonna just chalk this and say fuck it, bye, whatever. Let's do a solo. It's been a while since I did a solo. But so this is the first episode I'm recording since the We're Alive event.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Plug. Shout out to the Plug and the Plug Intern. If you were there, thank you. I'm not gonna throw any shade to those who weren't. At least to everybody. Because, certain people weren't there, but it helped spread the word, help spread the energy, show support, and this and that. Whatever. I can't, it's not my business to be like, yo, why you weren't there? But this and that, but you've been on the show before, this and that. That's cool. Certain people told me they weren't going to be there. It's like, But, who knows? That's your life. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hopefully, your car got flipped over. And I was talking to certain people about it. It's like, because there were some people I know that bought a ticket but didn't show up. And he's like, no, that's... And I'm like, that's what's up. At least they support it or whatever. Who knows what happened? Or they could have had no intention of coming anyway, but at least they bought a ticket. And I know some people like, no, fuck that. The bodies are more important. How you not going to show up? This and that. I'm like, So, but overall, the people that did came, like I said, more importantly, very grateful. And I appreciate your attendance and your support and apparently enjoyment. Everybody I've talked to since then said they really had a good time. And like it was worth it. It was like a waste of their life, waste of their day. Like, nigga, this shit was kind of ad. You was gassing it. You ain't talking about shit. Because also for me, like, I don't know why. Maybe it was like the adrenaline, or I don't know. But I really don't remember shit. Like it was like kind of like a blur. It seemed like it went by super fast. And I've been doing this shit for a while now, so I didn't really expect that type of feeling for myself. I thought I was gonna have total control. Not saying I did of the conversation forum, but like at least of like how my reception was. It was like no control. That shit was just like zooming in my brain of like, oh, this person next, that person next. And I feel like I had like 30 people that came up, and I don't fucking know. But I think it came out success. I'm alright. Even though I'm super glad it's over, I am mentally planning and mapping out and preparing for the next one. That's all I'll say for that. Because I'm excited to, carry on. And alter certain things. I feel like even though it was a great turnout success, I feel certain things could have been done better or differently, whatever. So we're gonna institute that moving on forward, whatever. And I think the next one's gonna be even better. So if you were there, hopefully you come out again. And if you weren't, no shade. Hopefully you come out next time, whatever. Because maybe you heard a good thing about it. And, maybe it was like, yo, I really was trying to make out to that one. But also, this I will say, shout out to the people who didn't come. But like I said, you don't owe me anything. But still felt the need to express to me saying like, yo, this is why I can't make it. To me, that was like, I really appreciate that. Because like, for whatever reason, you felt compelled to be like, yo, like my fault, but this happened or this came up or I'm gonna try, but I can't. Like, even if you was lying, like to me, that takes some form of respect you have for him to be like, yo, I'm gonna give him this bullshit why I'm not gonna show up. Like, so I really appreciate that. But so let's see what we got today on like my solo rant banter topics. Plug Intern.
Yeah.
What's up?
How do you guys feel about Tekashi? Are you familiar?
Yeah.
Not familiar enough.
Oh, okay. Zach me his own world. I just work all day. But so, what do you think, Gage? Because he's in jail right now, apparently.
That man deserves to be in jail.
Deserves to be in jail? Okay.
Oh.
White man! But it's funny.
6'9"?
Yeah, it's interesting you saying it because
6'9". Right.
I'm not going to say he deserved. I more so don't care. But it's been interesting seeing so many people say, like, both sides of the spectrum saying, like, yo, I'm happy he in jail. Like, and two is like, oh, man, that's an unfortunate tragedy. Like, prayers up. This, I'm just like, why? Why are we, like, praying? Like, what? Also, I pray, this is a pet peeve of my expression. Like, I'm a prayer for you. No, you're not. Shut up. You're a liar. That's like the worst lie you can ever tell possibly. Like, I'm gonna pray for you. No, you're not. Shut up. But it's like, and I feel with him or Triple X, and all these people, this narrative keeps growing of like, you know, kids gonna be kids, and like, you know, you don't judge no one. Every sin is equal. And I just be like, no, false. I don't live by those type of standards. Like, one, when I was 16, 22, I wasn't raping people. You know, I wasn't shooting nobody. I wasn't, and all these things. It wasn't like. So I don't get those narratives when people do these wild things and they be like, yo, kids gonna be kids. Everybody gotta grow. And like, yes, and like, and they be like, Malcolm X was Malcolm Little. Very much so. But at least, like, but that don't mean like if the person ever reaches their potential of change, we can't judge them for what they are in that moment of being a shitty individual, a shitty person who did shitty acts or whatever. They could have been a great son to their mom, but you still affected these people in the world in this manner that I have the right to judge you accordingly for whatever. And to me, once you're 16, yes, you may not be a grown, fully developed, mature person, but to me, I feel I'm comfortable with judging someone of like what certain shit they did. Like, you did some heinous shit. Like, that's what you are at this point. Yeah. Like you a rapist, little 16-year-old rapist. Like, you're a rapist, and so it's very strange though. And it's very, and for Tekashi in particular to be so unapologetically just ignorant and just like, you know, all this shit he did, and like for people to just, I don't see how people can even care. It's like, yo, like, people go to jail every day, people die every day, people get shot every day, and they're not millionaires. And you know, he just happened to be in the line of it now, and I don't get it. Like, it's very strange. But I feel like as with most things in social media age, clout, all that shit around clout is becoming stranger and stranger, whatever. And also, like, this, I feel like everybody, this outcome is pretty predictable as well, whether he died or went to jail. But you know, people still were surprised. Very strange. But yeah, no prayers to him. No free Tekashi. Could give a fuck less. Like, wasn't gonna listen to that. That's another thing I will say that surprised me. They pushed the album back. I don't see why they did that. I would think if anything that would have added to the impact or the hype of it. Like, oh, what was it? Like, so that was strange. I don't know why they labeled it that. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say fuck him, but I can give a fuck less. So, Plug. So, you know, you're the producer extraordinaire, sound god, if you will.
All right, yes.
Roll with that. You know, sound like someone, people, whatever.
Speak the truth.
Talk as we can. A few years ago, did you see yourself being in this position? And looking back, did you see yourself, like you said, did you see yourself maybe further, somewhere else completely different, or like, no, you feel comfortable at your pacing? Like, no, like, I'm in good stride of where I'm aiming for.
6
Is this mic on?
No.
Okay.
You turn that shit on.
Yeah. Come on, let's get in the conversation.
Yeah. All right. Let's get it.
Like, you always talking in the background. People, and I'm not even going to try. People say, "Oh, you claim it's a solo episode, but the plug was talk." Shut up.
The plug's
all right.
always here.
Yeah, like, okay, it may not be a solo episode. You know, Plug Intern. Let's have a conversation. So, like, you know, do you need me to repeat the question? Like the memories question that I always get wrong.
So, like,
okay.
Like 6 years ago, I would never have thought I'd be where I am right now. Like, I had no intention of recording other people. I just wanted to do my own music. Like, closer to 3 years ago, when I started really, going in this direction. Like, and I'm just still growing from here.
Okay.
Yeah, like we just opened up Studio B, so
right,
like the studio is growing. We're trying to have several spaces. So like eventually, if I keep this trajectory, next year I'm trying to have a third space. Maybe move this upstairs. Have down here be like a rehearsal space and stuff. Like there's a lot. There's a lot in the works.
Yeah, 'cause I feel. Since you're on camera now, I guess.
Yo, sit on cap.
But I feel like let's say there's like this scale of fulfillment and like satisfaction and passion. I like the way that kind of freezes or whatever. Let's say for instance Kendrick, right? Kendrick maybe is at like at least at 80% of like his scale of fulfilling his passion. It's like he got multiple classics, Pulitzer Prize. I'm gonna say it's easy to say 100, but who knows what he wants to accomplish in his life and career with. So I'm gonna say a safe 80. Most people are at a 0. Cause most people are just like in mediocrity, not doing shit, not even trying to tap into what their once potential was or what their passion is, all the shit, whatever. They just just
I
mostly
wouldn't
on
say 0, but I get what you're saying. I think it's
fucking looks like no.
You're being cruel.
Yeah, no, but people aren't, they're nowhere near where they should be at their full maximum of happiness, whatever. Where you say you would be? Because like I said, 6 years ago, you didn't see where you're at now. 3 years ago, you're like, okay, maybe I can do something. And now you're saying, you already see things are materialized, and now you see like a real concrete plan of to do even more shit. Where you say you're at on that scale?
I'm kind of surprised I am where I am right now, in general.
Okay.
Like I have a house and I'm working out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that this would actually happen. Like when I was even house hunting, I never thought that it was actually gonna all come to fruition. What percent?
Because it's all relative. Because you could be 100 to yourself. Because it's like, what more could I want
like
personally?
In some way, it's like 100 right now. Because in it, that's still gonna that ceiling is still gonna be pushed.
Or it could be a new scale. Like I'm going this scale and this scale.
More long-term scale. I don't know. I could see 80 is like a solid number.
Okay.
I feel like I could still be doing a lot more.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I would say for myself.
I'm hard on myself though.
As you should be.
I feel like hard workers are just like I bet you're pretty hard on yourself sometimes.
Yeah, you talking about those people 0? I'm a 0. I'm a fucking loser. No, but like I gotta give myself a safe below 50 though. There's no way I'm above 50. Cause okay, cool, we got a podcast. Cool, I just had a nice little event, whatever. But like.
I don't know. That's pretty serious. Like that takes some serious work and dedication to grow a fan base that like gets that hype about an event.
That's cool, but I want some. I want some more of myself. Certain things could have been done a little better and differently, executed better. So it's like even if it's a 50, to me that's still F in school. So it's like like if you ain't like a C average, it's like yeah. You still getting your ass whipped probably from your parents if you run that report card, come home. But whether it's like below 50 or at 50, I still got a lot of way to go. But I was saying that I don't know if I said at the event. I don't remember shit. But I feel that it's good. Oh, I think so recently I keep my stats in mind of my list and shit like that. I feel like keeps everything in perspective. Oh, this episode did well, this didn't do well, this jumped at this point, whatever, boom, boom, boom. And I always go, so these months were big, or this is all time, or this last 6 months, or this last month. But I never actually did the first month of time. For some reason, I never actually looked at that time. And recently I did it, and it said for the first 30 days, it took my first in 30 days, my first episode had 84 plays. And because back then I used to drop kind of crazy, I was kind of like reckless with it, like I'm dropping 3 a week, like I was like fuck it, whatever. So I actually had 6 episodes in the first week. And
6? Yeah,
so in that then 30 days though, the first one had like 84, then it was like 82, then like 79, 78, and the 6th one had like 9 plays. And I was like, it immediately humbled me, cause I saw that right before, like maybe a few days before the event, whatever, and I was like, like I said, I want so much more of myself, but it's healthy to be like, all right, this how far I've come, keep this in check, but don't get so complacent or content with it, whatever. And I thought that was a good little mind check for me, cause I remember when shout out to Lena, she was the only listener. Like that's all it was. She was the first listener, the only person retweeting shit. Like, yeah, retweet best podcast in Philly. Like there was nobody else. And of course, my best friend, my girl. But that's it. And shit like that. Shout out to Kelly too. No shade, Kelly, but Kelly was there as well. But generally, there was no listenership, no audience. So, but slowly but surely, it grew, whatever. But like I said,
how many plays you get now?
Not enough.
On average.
But just to keep in perspective, that first episode did 84 in a month. Now it's easy, you get 84 first day, whatever, and that's not, or just in a morning shift. Like it's just that, whatever.
Wow. Yeah.
But I also like to look at it like just more so like an impact thing. For instance, like I was out at this like event, whatever. And I was just like, talking with some people I knew. It was dark and I had my hood on, whatever. And this guy who was like randomly came up on me. No, he was standing there next to me already. And he was like, yo, are you Q with the podcast? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I recognize your voice. Or, And he started talking, he started like referencing some other shit. He brought the Tierra Whack thing, whatever, as well. Like, that fucking dumbass situation. But, so it was cool to say he recognized me and someone else recognized me. So those type of moments are cool. And I feel they were also like signs of reassurance. Like, oh, keep going. Progression. Boom, boom, whatever. And even with the event, it made me think about so many people I knew in their work, creative people, passionate people trying to do things and accomplish things, and are actually actively doing it. And it was like, no, like everybody, whether you actively doing it, you kind of stopped, or you have intention of doing it, you should do it. Don't be a fucking zero. Keep it pushing. No matter how slow the progression is, at least you going somewhere. And if, that shit can just take a whole steroid jump eventually and be like, oh, like Zach can go from Swiss Beats in a week. Who fucking knew? Like, it can happen at that level. So, I think those type of things are good. What else we got here? Are you guys familiar with the term adulting?
Yeah.
Millennials made up that, that expression or whatever. Do you guys enjoy adulting?
I've adulted before, yeah.
You've adulted. A lot of people, I always hear people usually like say, oh, they didn't say adulting was this hard, I hate it, da 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 da. And usually they're talking about bills more often than not.
Yeah.
Me personally, I enjoy paying bills. Hot take?
Like enjoy.
I look at it this way, right?
I like giving my money away. Sure, yeah.
I look at it this way. Bills aren't going anywhere. It is what it is. Like, what the fuck is the point of bitching about it? So, but some people, right, they have no problem not paying bills.
I enjoy having paid off bills. I don't enjoy paying bills. I enjoy not having debt.
Yeah.
Boom.
That makes more sense.
Semantics. Don't be pushy now. Semantics. But the point is, like you said, debt. I don't like stuff hanging over my head.
Yeah.
So some people they rather pay the half of something or the minimum or shit like that. They're like, I'll put it off. I need another notice. Me, I enjoy having that shit cleared off my head. It's done. It's paid for, and boom. Like every time I get paid or something, or whenever a bill come, every time I get paid, and it's like the time I want to pay bills or whatever, I get up and I sit on my couch. I'm like, all right, swipe. Shout out to technology. I couldn't imagine back in the day with fucking checks and money orders. Just get on my phone. All right, cool. And I got a whole note on my phone. All right, this is done. It makes you just really feel better. Like, this shit is handled. And I look at it as like, if you got money, it's no big deal, whatever. So you should hate being broke. Don't focus on the bills, because those are going. Even if you make more money, you're gonna have bills, whatever. But at least you have more money to take care of shit. It's not a big deal, whatever. So I hate when people are like, oh, bills, man, mortgage. Do you like where you live or no? Like, what the I don't get the expression of it, whatever. But what I do hate is setting up appointments. Like, I just missed the second dentist appointment. I'm probably gonna get discharged because I forgot the first. No, I tried to go to the first one, but I was late. I underestimated the drive. There was fucking traffic.
They charge you for being late or not showing up?
It's funny you said that. I was talking to someone about the second one I just missed. And they're like, yo, they charge? Like, first of all, people get charged? So I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
If I call, they're like, yeah, so you got to balance. Okay,
that would make me show up. Like, if I knew I was getting charged.
If I knew that before. So if they say, all right, if you miss the next one, then you be charged. Oh, I'm going to be there now. I'm just be parked there for a few weeks. So I ain't playing that shit. I ain't about losing money, whatever. So I got to figure that out. Or they say you got to balance already. Bitch, I ain't coming back. But yeah, like, I'm just, the second one I missed, like, I had the alarm set the day before. I said, oh, dinner's tomorrow. It was actually the day after the event. I had the event go off while I was in there or whatever. Cool, dinner's tomorrow, boom, boom, boom. Woke up the next day, take my time. And I was embarrassed from like, I had this appointment 30 minutes ago. And I didn't have the alert that morning. That's what I'm supposed to do. So I forgot that I haven't rescheduled yet, whatever. But I was thinking, like, back when Lena did them. Lena did my appointments on fucking points. Dentist 2 times. Yeah, I ain't been a dentist like a year and a half. I got good teeth. I never had a cavity. Not gonna lie. But I ain't been an eye doctor in like 5 years. Just got the insurance for no fucking reason. I got a physical like 1 time in the last 4 years. Like, it's horrible. However, I know I'm clean though. How about this? They say this is a man thing, right? Where if you're in a relationship, if she's clean, you're clean. Have you guys ever heard that logic before?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Sure, yeah.
Definitely.
That's definitely my life. I haven't been tested for anything. So I don't know how, but I know I've been with my girl for 4
Because
years.
you know if she's getting tested.
Right. I've been with her for
And she's clean, then yeah.
Then you should.
You're good.
Yeah.
I've been with her for 3 years, some change. She gets tested all the fucking time. You know, girls go to doctors for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
We good.
we good. Then, man. So you know, yeah, that's the only way my appointments get good in that department. Everything else, I'm falling apart. Like blood pressure probably high shit or something, whatever. Would you say you guys came like I don't know your guys' living situation, but were you like middle class, well off, poor, anything like that?
Like middle class.
Middle class,
Probably
Same
middle
for you,
class.
whatever. Okay. Did you ever? Was it ever a thought in your mind saying like, yeah, like these people got more than me or anything like that?
Like just seeing certain like friends' houses or like
Okay.
I don't know people I went to school with, you know,
Gotcha.
realizing that they had a lot more than me.
Okay. My whole life, like, I definitely never thought I was. Oh, that's how you feel, Zach. That's how you feel,
So
Plug.
it's my little brother.
I didn't know you had a brother. It's funny. I always have these moments when I don't know someone has a sibling. Cause I just naturally assume that everybody's the only child.
Just naturally assume.
But that's funny. How was it, Zachary?
What was he like 17?
17, 18.
I have two
18.
adopted little brothers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where I going? Oh, yeah. So I never thought I was poor per se, but I always knew I was never well off. Cause like my mom's the type, you know, she gonna resent this because she claimed we got different recollections of my childhood, whatever. But way I remembered it was my birthday was in the summer and Christmas was Christmas, so I couldn't just be like, oh, I want this right now. It was like, oh, I want this, and I knew eventually I would get it though, which was fine with me. I was never like, oh my god, my mom's so fucking broke, man. She broke ass bitch. I can't get shit. It was like, yo, like no. By the end of the year, I got everything I wanted, whatever. So it was like. I remember like CDs would come out, but I know I would get like at Christmas time. I had 8 stacks of CDs that came
You're
out.
lucky that it was spaced out. Like my birthday's December 22nd. It's
Mm.
like birthday, Christmas, y'all. It's like all in one.
See?
I don't have that halfway through.
I was always grateful. I was like, and I've always looked. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Middle of the year, end of the year. Like it's like boom. Like so. But you know, I knew I couldn't just get anything I wanted at that moment. I knew that I live in the fucking hood. Like I knew that I saw hood shit all the fucking time, or whatever. But I remember one time I was in college, and one of my white friends, shout out to Pickles. Pickles actually got booked recently.
Pickles.
Yeah, his name was. That was a nickname. I don't know where.
His
No.
legal name is Pickle.
This why his name was Dylan. You know where I'm going?
I know where you're going.
Where I'm going?
Dill pickles.
Good job. Good answer. But yeah, so he recently got booked recently for like trying to kill his mom or something. Something super white.
Something super white.
No, it was some crazy as hell. I know.
White people killed their mom.
No, but so he asked me to like help. By the way, this story is super white. He asked me to help move his parents, like some shit, help his mom move out of his house, some wild shit. But when I got there, it was just like they was arguing and he was just cursing her the fuck out. It was super awkward. Whatever. I remember it was cold as shit. But anyway, though, I was genuinely amazed. And mind you, I haven't just always been around the hood. I've seen other houses. My dad, he lives better than me, whatever. But the houses I saw that day, the house it was like a nice ranch home, had a fucking huge pool in the basement. I never seen that much land like in my life just for a residential block. I was truly amazed. And I was like, wow, but like y'all just have regular like trailer park trash problems. I did. They was arguing about that day. I was just like, this is humbling. But in that moment, I'm like, yeah, I'm broke as fuck. Like, cause they just like the house is fucking crazy, whatever. But do you guys know what a struggle mill is? You've been to college, right?
Struggle mill?
Struggle mill. What's some struggle mills to y'all?
Never heard the term.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You never heard of it?
I'm like.
Oh, okay.
Struggle mill. I'm trying to put 2 and 2.
Middle class bastards. So struggle mill indicates something where it's like maybe you low on food in the house or you low on funds, so you just make something work, and it's like, but it's probably gonna be filling though at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So for instance, peanut butter jelly sandwich, pork and beans,
Oh yeah.
oodles and noodles. You guys eat oodles and noodles? You ever had that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
See, you're middle class. I never had it though, because Lena was always fake bougie. So she's like, you're gonna eat terrible microwave chicken nuggets, but we will never eat oodles and noodles. It was like, I mean, I'm still killing my body, but okay. Cool. But oodles and noodles. What's another one? Then there's like a whole other level of poverty I'm glad I never had experience, where they say shit like, you know, sugar sandwiches, and like
Ooh,
What?
Some bread with some sugar on it.
yeah, like
Ooh.
that's just like I mean, just kill me.
That's
Like
a
I was
snack,
meant to be
though.
born clearly. Sugar syrup sandwiches,
Oh.
shit like that. And I just be like, and people,
Uh.
people I work with, they be like bragging about like the good old times, like the good old bad times. I just be like, word, like yeah, the oven has the heat, like
Yeah.
that's what it was. So like I said, I've always knew I wasn't well off, but I knew there was a other bottom, like beneath the sea
Yeah.
of poorness. So shout out to everybody that made it out of it though. Like, you know, yeah, because I'm very grateful at the same time. How about we got? Do you guys deal with anxiety?
It depends. I mean, it would all depend on the situation, like anxiety with performing and different things like that. Definitely. When like big
Is that
events.
nerves or is that anxiety? Is there a difference?
I feel like it's the same thing because I've had anxiety attack. You know, you smoke a little too much, have an anxiety attack, or just the other day I was driving on 95 and out of nowhere I had one. Like it just that some of them it just depends on the situation.
Okay.
So.
How about you, Zachary?
I guess not often do I have anxiety problems. I mean, sometimes when I smoke, maybe.
Okay.
Depends on the bud.
I feel
Smoke the Reggie.
Reggie boys. I feel I've never dealt with anxiety. It's just like one time when I was on, I think I said it here, when I was when we went to Mexico this summer, and I just had a random like legit panic attack on a flight. I just woke up out my sleep and I was just freaking the fuck out. But I think that was like exhaustion and like and like dehydration, starvation. Like it was a lot going on. I didn't sleep for like 24 hours. I was altitude. I think it was just a bad mix of things. But generally, I don't deal with anxiety with it. When I was thinking about it, it was like, why is that? Like, and also because I just saw like, shout out to Penny and Tyreek. We discussed this plenty of times before. Where it's like, is the constant discussion of like mental health and depression and suicide, and anxiety? Because you know, I feel those words are like have been talked about the last 3 years more than in the history of mankind. And I was wondering, yeah, so it's cool. Some people just naturally deal with these things. They have the issues, and okay, they should be able to express that and deal with it, and hopefully it gets better. But at the same time, I feel like, is there like an aftershock effect of that, like discussing this as such, you know, widespread attention? Is it then affecting people who maybe didn't have it or didn't have it as bad because you're just hearing about it? Like
just focusing on anxiety.
Yeah,
like,
you're just seeing movies about it, seeing shows, seeing so much art, whether it's like, you know, paintings or music or all this shit just in you, like depression.
I still think it's good that we're talking about it and actually having that conversation. I get what you're saying, that it could be bringing it out and making people think about it.
Like you're thinking about
it's like
having anxiety, giving you anxiety.
Like people are singing about songs all the time about having depression and anxiety and all these issues. It's good that we're talking about it. But
I saw a headline today where it said it's a new study where 13 reasons why is added to like mental health issues or some shit like that, whatever. And I remember watching that. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah.
And I watched. I was like, I don't need to watch this again. Like, this did nothing for me, whatever. But I was thinking this is like, you know, how will this affect someone on the verge or on the cusp of these type of issues, whatever. Like it was interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I wonder why. Like, you know, like I also have always wanted this. Like, you know, 'cause I've always saw myself being like, you know, successful and what I want to do, whatever my passion is, whatever. Because, you know, if I ain't shit, I ain't nothing. I ain't meant to be nothing type thing, whatever. All or nothing in life. But I think about like, when am I going to hit like, or not? Cause you always hear like super successful people like, yo, like I was homeless, I was sucking dick on the corner. Maybe not sucking dick on the corner, but it's like, yo, I was homeless, I was did this, I was couch surfing, all this shit, whatever. And it's like I know a lot of people. Cause I went to like a performing arts college where a lot of actors and cinema program was. A lot of people went to California shit, you know, LA Dream, this and that. Yeah. And I hear about stories like, cause it's one thing to sleep on like your friend's couch, your mom couch or shit, a girl couch. But I didn't hear about people who just like, yo, we had fucking statistics junior year. Like, can I sleep on your couch? And I was just like, word? Like that type of desperation, I can't fathom. Maybe because I still have a bit of pride left. For some people, you know, when you hit rock bottom, you don't have fucking pride. Like, yo, I'm at the fucking bottom. I gotta work my way back up. But it was like, just to call a random person to sleep on the couch, that's just like literally beyond me. And I think about that because I just have too much pride in tech, and it's like I just haven't been broken down by life yet enough to have to build myself back up to be, you know, maybe to see some like ultimate goal or succession, whatever. But it's like, yeah, do you guys think about rock bottom at all?
I mean, I've had a few friends recently tell me about like that I never knew that they were homeless for a while, just like sleeping outside or going to like different shelters and homes. Just thinking about the perspective that gives you. I mean, I've never, I couldn't imagine.
Right. Yeah. I definitely like, especially before I got my own crib and I was just like my mom's. I was like, yo, like, of course, like, you know, just getting older and, you know, me and Lena having just, you know, big personalities, you know, it was just like, you know, we came to a head, like, yo, we just don't need to be in the same space anymore. Like, you know, I need to go out, whatever. So that's what eventually happened, whatever. Just, that's another thing, like, Zach, when did you move out? Like, how old were you?
Well, like 18, 19. I moved out when as soon as I finished high school.
Fuck you.
Moved to Tennessee.
Bitch. Yeah. Oh. So okay. So how could you have imagined living there past that? Besides like what you were doing professionally.
Oh, I mean, as soon as I moved, right after I got back from Tennessee, lived with my parents for like 3 months before I needed to get out immediately. Like I couldn't. Nope.
Gotcha.
Nope.
I agree typically. Whereas
Moved to
like.
Philly.
and it really boggles my mind seeing people who just are comfortable being with their parents. Like it's like I was like, are your parents just better than mine or something? Or is it like, and they could be successful people, like, you know, have just making money, this and that, but it's like they just have no desire to. I'm just like, what is that? Like, it's just a rare personality trait combined with your parents' personality traits where it works, or it's like it don't drive. You're not going crazy at all. You 35, like.
I don't know if their parents didn't teach them to be independent. They've never been pushed outside, or dude, they're just making money. They don't care. You know? Really that close with their parents.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get that close.
I've been wanting to leave since I was 16. Like if I would have got a bunch of bread at 16, I would have been going and like,
right?
Like just and not even because my mom is so bad, because she was great. Like, you know, she could have. I know some of my friends got kicked out at 18. Like, yo, you grown up, bitch, get out. I don't know you no more. So it's like, because some people just think that's how they should raise people, whatever. But like, so I can never, no matter how much we butted heads, I can never say anything back because, you know, she let me stay, whatever, longer than, you know, I was even comfortable with, whatever, because I just need my own space. Like I said, when I was 16, I was like, yo, my place would be tough. Like, I can imagine it. Here, coming home, not hearing shit. Just silence. Like, that's my favorite thing, to come home and hear nothing. Just silence. I don't turn on lights, just nothing. I'm here by myself. Butt ass niggas. Like, no. But, speaking of that topic, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, you know, in our culture, you know, black folk, niggas, naggers, and nonsense.
Because we're just so white.
Very much so. No, shout out to Zachary when he got on the stage at the event. Called him up there. He put on his strut, waved his hair. Y'all gonna see me. Like, hold on.
First words out of your mouth. So you're white, right?
With this dashing hair, like. But yeah, so in our culture, you know, people like to, you know, this is one of the narratives that always reoccurring. It's like, black people, we always kick our kids out young. How we gonna expect to build generational wealth? Because we don't do shit. You force your kids to fend for themselves. White people don't do that. I'm like, how would you know? And how you know every person do it? How you know every person do it? So, you guys being allegedly white, how do you guys feel about that? And what are your response? Just in general, you know, to the notion.
I think like, well, where we were raised, I guess regardless of race, I just didn't really see people getting kicked out of their house at an early age.
And not
all
having
my friends,
to,
like, I really didn't see that. Like, it may just be more of the location.
And maybe not having to, maybe not even kicked out, but like, cause some people I know didn't get kicked out necessarily, but when they were 18, like the one guy I used to know, whatever, he's one of the, I'm not gonna say he's one of the smartest people I know, but also arguably the hardest working person I knew at the time, whatever. And, you know, you would think that alone make you want to invest in your child. Like, yo, like, you work so hard. Like, yo, we going to do everything we need for you to just focus on school. But you literally deserve it and earn it. And they wasn't doing shit for him. It used to really blow my mind. It's like, he had to buy his own books. And, like, he had to take out a loan to get an apartment. All this wild ass shit. I was like, nigga, what? And granted, he did the apartment thing because he wanted his own space. That's cool. But when he was to buy his own book, that shit used to blow him. I'm like, books? Like, they can help you buy books? Like, books really be breaking people. Like, he's like a fucking 19-year-old to... So that shit should be like, what? So he didn't get kicked out, but like he was at 18, college, like, all right, figure it out. Like, and that shit was kind of crazy to me. So not even that, right? So you saw people like, no, they still support their household.
Yeah, for the most part, that's what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just nowadays it's just so much harder to make it out on your own at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it must have been a lot easier back then, where you could have the money, you could go to school and still have a job,
Fucking
be able to
baby
pay for
boomers.
everything, not be in a crazy amount of debt.
Mm-hmm. The boomers always talking shit back in my day, bitch. Fucking economy was booming back then. You working at Ford and shit.
Like I wouldn't have been able to go to college or anything. I feel like if I just had to work,
Mm-hmm.
if I had to work full time just to make rent and stuff.
Yeah, my girl, I give her all the credit when I'm not, throwing shade sometimes. But she works full time and goes to school full time.
Yeah, props to her. Wow.
Nursing at that.
That's really hard.
How she did that.
Mm-hmm. And I know me, like, especially in college, I was in bare minimum mode. Like, it was, I still, got my A's and B's or whatever. An occasional C, in high school and previous, I think I got 1 C in my life. College, or, the occasional semester C, we'll take it, fuck it. Let's ease on by. I didn't give a fuck no more. But, seeing someone like her just work that hard, and in a sense, she another person, got to do a lot of shit for herself. I help her when she needed, but, her household don't give her as much assistance as she deserves, as she's earned, whatever. So it's weird. I would just say it's like and the reason I don't really like the narrative and the notion is like, to me, just another way to just institute this fucking victim, woe is me black shit. It's like, where it's like, no, it's really just a poverty thing. There's plenty of white people that are broke as fuck and don't know shit. And I say, when you know better, you do better. So like, it's really just, like you said, location thing. It's like, yo, we don't really know shit else. And it's like, yo, we broke too. We can't really afford to pay for a allegedly grown person, supposedly grown person. It was like, you gotta kind of go for yourself. You gotta figure it out now, cause we probably got your younger siblings. You gotta figure that shit out now. So it's like, all right, you got it now. For but different locations, different salaries. All right, we're more comfortable. We can figure this out. We got room to it's no big deal. You want to stay? Cool. It's not a big deal. Whatever. Like just handle you whatever. So yeah. And that's all races. There's plenty of black people that got money and they ain't pressed to fucking kick them out at 16 and shit. Shut the fuck up. Speaking of whiteness as well, I often think about this as well. I don't like when a white person has like maybe like a strong opinion on something and a black person typically just like automatically, oh, that's just racist or you're insensitive. And I think about myself, just knowing me and my personality. If I was white, oh man, fuck you, nigga. It's like I would have like super unapologetic whiteness. Cause like, yo, I'm not fucking racist. Do I don't fucking agree with you or like whatever. But that would just make me racist though. But I feel like I be thinking about white people sometimes. We're like, yo, they gotta. But granted, I don't feel bad. White privilege is real. So it's like, y'all can take these occasional L's at times. Like, all right, you can't say certain shit certain ways, whatever. But I be thinking about, like, nah, if I was white, like, nah, I ain't taking no L's. Fuck y'all.
You say that.
Right. I ain't taking no fucking L's. Fuck this shit. I didn't have no slaves. So I ain't trying to hear this shit. But yeah. Do you guys think about that sometimes? Yo, I didn't have slaves. Come off my back sometimes. No?
It's not worth arguing and fighting over if someone accuses me of being racist. Because I know I'm not, and it's not worth that dialogue sometimes.
Same, sir?
Yeah, definitely. I guess just scared to be opinionated at times because I don't want to be taken as being racist or anything, even with anyone, even, my girl's, her family's Spanish, so, just that alone, you're a gringo, that just straight out the bat, you can't cook, you don't know how, straight all those things, you know what I'm saying, so,
just take it, yep.
Yeah, I just take it
okay.
on the chin, and then, because, like Zach just said, I know where I stand, I know I'm not racist.
I know I can cook, fuck you.
Yeah.
Y'all vouch y'all cooking? Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Ooh.
Y'all vouch your cooking, that's one of the infamous things, y'all, I hear a lot of y'all just take L's for. Because I'm assuming that, if you grow up in a typically just white regular household, you don't know better. You don't know better. so you can't do better. But then I guess typically when you come across maybe some like other people, coaches, black friends or Spanish girlfriends, whatever it is, you're like, wait a minute, I may have been living wrong. I've been under a rock. You guys have that feeling? You're like, no, we cook good over here. Fuck y'all. We season.
I think we just cook different.
Talk your shit.
My dad cooked a lot, and that he taught me how to cook. Maybe it's white people food, you know.
When you made that mac and cheese that day, the reviews weren't sweating.
They didn't try it, all right.
Oh, talk heavy, King. Talk heavy. Okay.
I can appreciate other people's foods.
Mm-hmm. Another example of like my possible hypothetically unapologetic whiteness. You know, as you hear playing time on the show, you know, my girl's African. I don't care for the food.
No?
No interest in it. Disgusting. It's trash. If I was white, racist, but no, like, yo, I don't have to love and embrace every bit of every other culture in the world. I like mine. Fuck it.
I don't feel like it's racist to not like certain kinds of food because you weren't raised with that kind of food, so you just don't.
Watch your tone now. You're a little aggressive. A little racist. No, but you know, you're alright. Well, yeah. How about this? Were you ever nervous to meet her family?
No.
No.
Definitely not. Her family's just like mine, a little crazy and everything like that. But definitely a cultural difference with food and you know, just people make food different. I mean, her parents love salt. So, I mean, like, you'll be eating, you'll be like, what the hell? You'll be like, there's 8 pounds of salt. You know, I'm going to have a heart attack tonight. A stroke's happening. You know?
Before dessert, the stroke is kicking in.
Yeah, you got to drink a couple glasses of water after having some of her parents' meals. But,
that's so interesting.
But, yeah, I've been to black barbecues, been to white barbecues. Sometimes, you know, white barbecues, sometimes they're banging. Sometimes, you know, you can't cook a freaking chicken wing right. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so rep your people. So would you say that your barbecues can stand with the best of barbecues in any culture?
Oh, no.
Oh, damn. No. All right, damn.
Hell no.
How would you say? You was talking kind of heavy with your dad. Would you say y'all barbecues or y'all cuisine can stand with the best of the cultures of cuisines and barbecue stuff? Rep your people.
Your dad can cook.
He knows my dad can cook.
His dad can cook.
He cooks like the entire Thanksgiving.
All Thanksgiving.
Everything.
Okay.
He's got like 3 stoves
he'll
going.
4 ovens with like 6
shit.
different hams in it.
He's nuts.
He goes in on it.
4 ovens.
Yeah. No, that's for real though.
Yeah.
You have a ham, 2 turkeys, you know.
So you repping for him, you put him up against with the best of the black folk?
Like I've just been to some legit barbecues and
Okay.
Maybe I haven't been enough to like some black barbecues.
Okay, I'm curious. What are y'all?
Invite me out.
When are we coming out? Because
are you guys doing anything New Year's?
Now I am.
I don't even know.
I was just asking a big question. I have no plans. No, I'm having a New Year's party. There's going to be food there.
Hell yeah.
Slide through.
Right.
Gotta come by.
Just might.
Yeah. What would say though? Fuck. He was talking about food. Fuck! It's going
You had a list.
Yeah, I know.
Right
It wasn't there. See, this is the... Everything I've been saying wasn't even on this list. This is off top. Off cuff. No, we was talking about your dad with the food, cooking, barbecuing. It might be going, Zachary. So you already talking about you not being... Nah, fuck, it's going, whatever. Damn, it's going. It's got a nice little... Oh, I'm sorry, listeners.
You're trying to test if my barbecues...
Yeah, that's testing barbecue and your dad... whatever. I don't know about, but what I was about to say though is that, yeah, like, you know, like my girl, every time she eat everything, like, that shit's trash. But, you know, no shade.
Yo, you and your girl were hilarious on stage. Just like, you don't have a mic, you're not on stage.
Yeah, like, you mean, I was on stage and she was.
Yeah, you were, yeah.
Allegedly hilarious, off of stage, heckling me.
Funny. Yes.
Heckling me. I don't know where the fuck security was. It's like, fucking invited this girl. And she was like, shit, but whatever. No shade. How it is? Okay, back to some more white people stuff. Do you guys, maybe it was you in your past life, but both of you guys seem very calm now. Do you guys have people or associates that are like super white, meaning crazy and just do like unexplained, just like ridiculous shit, whatever. You know, shit that's on Jackass or ridiculousness, anything like that. Where you're like, that was some like wild shit.
Like I don't exactly know what like white people things are because it's just
life.
It's just life. Like when
life.
it's like, oh, white people doing crazy things. Like,
come on, you watch Jackass before.
Yeah.
We don't be on there.
I was probably that crazy.
That was you,
White
Gage?
boy when I was younger. Death.
What's something you did before?
Dude, like, for example, the creek behind our house would
I'm
freeze.
sounding wild already.
And we would run across it till we fell through. Like, you can like...
Put it back on Zach real quick. Zachary. That's white people stuff. To intentionally fall through some ice.
You would go up to your neck in some water. You gotta try not to drown. You know, that type of stuff. Like, crazy stuff.
Can't make this stuff up. Like, that's literally one of my fears in life. I'm nowhere near a creek. I've never been on top of ice. But when I see that shit on movies, I'm like, yo, I would die. I would just die thinking about walking across it. Like, I just... Shout out to you for being here, man. You made it through. Anything else you got? Any other quick memories?
Ooh.
Some prime whiteness. Title? Possible title?
Prime whiteness.
I mean, like, I've done some pretty dumb shit, like light myself on fire, lighting clothes on fire.
Put it back on Zach. Zachary? That is...
You ever get those Axe cans, the spray?
Yes.
Like, just spray that all over your hand.
Like, light on fire.
Light that on fire.
Zachary?
Bottom of your shoes, clothing, whatever you can find.
Yeah.
I literally never thought about that.
Write out my name in the street, yeah.
Never would have thought that was flammable. Never thought about it, you know. Never in life. But hey, culture differences, you know. Salt, you know, lighting shit on fire, falling on ice, you know. Hey, such is life. Also, this wasn't, you already know this wasn't planned. Wasn't planned to have you. A lot of white topics on here. This is not planned at all. One of my friends, he has a white girlfriend, and it was funny. We had a Friendsgiving this year. Shout out to Friendsgiving. Some of my friends are mad. I didn't host one this year. Whatever, got my fucking bag. But he had a Friendsgiving last year, and it was funny because he brought his white girl there, or whatever. Well, she came. I'm sorry, it was his house. And the first thing she said to me was like, "Oh, like you're cute. I know you hate white people." I'm like, "Whoa. First of all, that's my mom. I don't."
Your mom's a very nice woman.
Thank you, Zachary.
Very pleasant lady.
Thank you. She recognized you, right?
She did.
Definitely.
Right.
She hooked us up.
We were the two white people. In the Yes.
Yeah. But so I thought that was fun. And what I liked about it was like she came at me joking, so I thought that was refreshing. I was like, oh, you gotta keep her there, Darren. I like her. She's cool. She go with the jabs, whatever. I don't know how would it win if she was like, yeah. So where's the watermelon? Like, all right, now easy, like relax, like you know, there's limits to this shit. Do you guys want to get married one day?
Not to him, but maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if it
married?
happens.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. I haven't
not
met
like a goal per se.
haven't met a girl that made me want to be like, I want to marry you. So I mean, until that happens, probably no.
Oh, so okay.
Like it's a goal, but like I'm not like stressed to meet that goal. Like if it happens, it happens. I'd like it to happen.
But you would like it,
but I want it to be natural. I really don't want to.
Okay.
I ain't trying to just get divorced and get married like 5 times.
Yeah, that shit boggles my mind. I don't see how someone can get married, get divorced, and get married again. I couldn't.
No.
No way in hell I would do it again. But I think about this where it's like, you know, some people say like, yo, if it's love, if it's marriage, you know, if it's hard, it just comes with the territory. You just gotta work it out. Boom, 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 boom. Like, you know, and then it's supposed to be like that. I'd be thinking like, you know, that can make sense because, you know, it's, you know, 2 people, 2 complete strangers, individuals, 2 different personalities. Yeah, like it's going to be tough and bumps in the road. And if it's true, you can work it out. And then it'll be coasting. Then maybe another bump in the road, then coasting. But then on the other hand, I think about like, but should it be though? Like, should it be like a legit down? Like, people like, yo, like, nah, it's gonna be cool. Then she gonna go downhill. Then I gotta work to bring it back up. Then it might go a little dipping. It's like, I mean, like,
yeah, the way some people talk about marriage, like, I don't know if it all has to be like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just their kind of fucked up marriage.
yeah, and that's why, and generally, even though I have like, you know, ever-changing views of marriage, whatever, my view on love has stayed the same for a while now, whereas like I feel love is whatever you make it. So I don't really believe in the whole soulmate shit where it's like it's one of one, or like love is this, and I'd be like, you can love anybody. That don't mean y'all gotta be together. That don't mean y'all gonna be together forever. But like, no, like that true love and connection, it can happen over a month or over 10 years. And I guess the common denominator in all my like different scenarios of it is like, no matter what happens, the bond will always be there. And I think that's why it can be applied to friends or your mom or a relationship, whatever. It's like they could, even if they do the most fucked up shit to you, it's like, oh no, when it's all said and done, if something happened to them, like, I will be affected, or like, you know, if I hear something about them, I'm like, oh, like, you know, that's kind of what's up, but fuck them, like, type of thing, or whatever. And but yeah, for the whole marriage, I'd be like, should it be easy or should it be hard, or like, is it realistic, or like, but should I just be naturally against it because of the government's involvement? Like, it's like, but then it's government pros of it, like, but then it's cons. It's like,
You gonna get married in a church?
Probably not, cause I'm not religious, and my girl's fake Muslim, so you know, she has her days. But so probably not. Probably, if anything, if you know, me and her get married, and that's not, like, I don't know, it'd be a destination, or we would just do like a little quick city hall thing, and then just have a crazy honeymoon or something. I'm really not sure, whatever. I doubt the church thing though. But then but because I love gatherings, I think the only thing that will be the definite thing is just a crazy reception though. Like, I definitely don't need a crazy wedding, but like, no, this party gonna be fucking wild. Like, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, and that would be like, that shit could be whenever though. It's like, you know, playing that shit whenever. So I don't know though. But it's always interesting when people have such like emphatic, concrete views on it though. Like, no, this is this for everybody, and it's like, oh, all right, oh, cool. Like, 8 billion people in the world, but all right, cool. It seems realistic. What else we got here? What's time looking like?
What we got, 9:30?
Yep, 9 o'clock.
Nah, what time? I would say, oh hell, that nigga jipped me out of an hour and a half. But no, it was
I thought it was an hour and a half.
No, it was an hour. What time is it?
It's
Shit, it's not.
It's
Oh,
not.
damn. Oh, this is awkward. So,
Yeah, it was an hour. Yeah, I should have stopped.
all right, cool. Did you guys enjoy yourself today?
Nah, this was the solo episode.
Yeah, this is so up. Did I enjoy myself? Yeah, nigga. But no, so just to wrap it up, shout out to Plug Intern. Thank you again. Like I said, greatly appreciate you showing up to the event, whatever, and just visibly enjoying yourself, whatever. Shout out to everybody who came to the event. If you didn't, you know, case by case scenario. We'll see how these relationships grow in the future. But if you wanted to be there, but you just didn't, thank you. Hopefully you make it to the next one, because there will be another one. I have a format in mind, but we're not going to talk about it until, you know, it happens, until the rollouts happen. Once again, shout out to One Take Dave, Just Raw, and Just So, and especially on the daily. If you need any type of rollout assistance or graphics or, you know, visuals, shout out to Tina and Tel. They're great with that. Just So and Just I think, did you guys see, you saw all performances, right?
Yep.
Who'd you like the most? Just, I don't know if you know the names, but the order. Do you remember? Just curious. I've been hearing mixed reviews of people who they like.
I think I remember One Take Dave.
One Take Dave
first the
was-
most.
Okay.
I think I remember him
More prominently than the other artists, definitely.
Okay, interesting. I like Just O the best. To me, I always say Just O is one of the best performers in the city. I think he just has a great charisma and presence on stage. So I say he's the best. But Dave was great, you know. And I saw his whole, you know, I've seen him rehearse his set. So yeah, I think it came out nicely. He had a great effect with the drummer. And
yeah, like having the drummer. Was that just like he was there?
No, that was him. He brought him.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
Drummer
like,
was good.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
definitely.
was very good. Yeah.
Shout out to the DJ, DJ Damas. What else we got there? How about this? Shout out to Bourbon and Branch. Even though they almost kind of fucked me over 2 tickets. Apparently, the venue put the ticket up on Ticketfly. The event up on Ticketfly without me knowing. And then there were people coming there and saying, "Yeah, I got a ticket," but they weren't on my list. And I was like, "What the fuck?" So I found out that there was a whole other listing of it, so I had to talk to them, and they was like, "Oh, my bad. We thought we was gonna tell you about it, but we sent you money, bitch. What the fuck?" So like,
They are gonna send the money though.
they are,
Oh,
and like, you know,
That's
and
all. No shade.
no shade. He's apologetic about whatever. And also, lastly, also definitely think to shout out to everybody who bought a shirt at the show. I didn't expect to sell shit, so we sold out. We had one left, and that was just a random double XL that I thought we should have for some reason. I guess that was a bad decision, but thank you to everybody who bought one. They're on the site. Go to my Twitter or Instagram. Go to the Linktree ad. You'll see the merch link. Go to that shit. Buy shirts, whatever. A bunch of people are still buying them, so thank you to that. And yeah, shout out to Nick for frauding. You know, it's a good conversation. Got some things off my chest, whatever. Got some clarity. I'm in a better mood than when I came in. RightonQuelive, talk about it. We are out. Shout out to
we out.
season. We season.